What's going on, fools? So today, I went into my local Walmart to look for some figures. I had some spare pocket change, maybe like 25 bucks or so. And I didn't really see anything at first, because you know how Walmart, they have them glass cases you have to ask a worker to open up. So I didn't see anything at front, so I asked her to open it up. And this was hiding behind a Seth Rollins. It was the last one. We got an Elite Series 115 Tyler Bate figure. Looking at the box here, you can see a big picture of him, name on one side, his face on the other, and the figure. I do not have a Tyler Bate figure, so I was very excited to get my hands on this. Let's take a look at the back of the box again. He's from Dudley, England, about 5'7", 175 pounds, and his finisher is the Tyler Driver 97. Here are the other figures in the set, in the series. But yeah, I want to open this figure up. Very excited to review it. Alright, I'm taking a look at the accessories. I do think in this one, you do get more quality over quantity. You only get 2 sets of hands and a very high quality robe, I think. But before we get to the robe, let's take a look at the hands. So you get 2 Daniel Bryan or Bryan Danielson yes hands right here, or some pointing hands. Then you just got your standard 2 mic holding hands right there. And then this is the left hand. But the money is really at this Tyler Bate robe right here. I do think this has lots of detail. I like the colors, the orange, the green, and the yellow. They all really mesh well together. But as you can see, they got Tyler Bate on the back. They got all the designs right on this robe. And I just think it's a really high quality. It's little like, I don't know what the material is, but I'm pretty sure it's some type of fabric. But the amount of details they were able to capture on this is really the main focus. But yeah, see, taking a look, you got the leaves. You got a little chain right there on the chest. And you got more leaves on the back that kind of connect to the front. And you got Tyler Bate, his name, surrounded by some more leaves. But yes, that's all the accessories you get. As I said earlier, definitely quality over quantity in this one. Alright, now taking a look at the figure itself. I do think this is a decent head scan. I don't really see a lot of Tyler Bate in it, but at the same time, I do see some Tyler Bate in it. But let's take a look at the attire here. On his right arm, nothing special, just a right arm. But on his left arm, he gets a compression sleeve right here. And on the inside, it says, "Big, strong boy." You know that's his thing. And then you got some tattoo work right here around the shoulders. Turning him around on the trunks, you get the same logo that was on the robe right here, as you can see. You do get double jointed shoulders right here, so it's always a benefit. I do think you can pop the head off all elites now. Oh shit, this one ain't coming off, homeboy. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, you can't pop this head off. The trunks in the front, they got like 2 little green lines and a chain. And then ab crunch is pretty good. Checks out. But something I did notice when I got to figure out the package was this knee, his left knee, bends all the way like it's supposed to, right? But on his right knee, I don't know if it's just my figure, probably is, but the articulation on his right knee is fucked up right here. It can only go about halfway. So definitely gonna see a way I could fix it. Maybe I just need brute force. But then I see like the peg coming out right here, so I don't want to force it too much. But you do get pinless joints right here on the knees. Oh shit, my bad. And then taking a look at the shoes right here. Get some socks with some green outlines on the bottom. And the shoes are standard wrestling boots, but they're in some orange. So So, let's take a few poses. We're gonna take a pose with Tyler Bate in his robe, and then one where he's hitting some moves on a figure. So let's get to it. Alright, so the figure we're gonna be using to test some poses out is gonna be this Tommaso Ciampa. The first pose is pretty standard. He's just kind of pointing at Ciampa. I just wanted to show you guys what he looked like in the robe. And he can pose pretty well in the robe, as you can see. Posing pretty good. He can take like a, I don't know, spontan bomb right here. He can take a Walls of Jericho, but I need to really fix this knee. But yeah, posing him in the robe is pretty good. Oh shit, hold up. Posing him in the robe is pretty good, but let's get some move poses in. Know what I mean? Alright, before we hit any poses, when I was setting this pose up, I did notice that he kind of does have some staining, maybe from the jacket, on his arm sleeve. So yeah, it's pretty sad. I don't know if acetone would work on this. I think it just erased the white straight up. So I think we're gonna have to live with this stain. But yeah, that's just one thing I wanted to point out. As you guys know, when I make these figure reviews, I don't have figure stands on me, so I have to hold the figures. But we're gonna be posing. We're gonna be posing all the stages of the Tyler Driver 97. This is the first stage, you know, when he's kind of got him at the pedigree position. He's gonna throw him up for the powerbomb position in a bit. But so this is the starting one. Tommaso Ciampa, or not Tommaso Ciampa, Tyler Bate is hitting this pose pretty well. You know, nothing wrong with the articulation except that one goddamn knee. Fucking hate that knee, man. It's gonna cause me a lot of problems. Alright, second pose is when he kind of flips him up right here. And then you could kind of like spice this one up a little bit more. Like, there we go. Now it looks like he's in full action. That looks way better actually, wow. But this is when he kind of hoists him up. Again, no problem posing except for that one knee. It would be way better with a figure stand. Check that out. In action, Tyler Driver 97. Now we're gonna get the next posing. Next up, we got the third position where he's kind of in this like powerbomb position right when he's about to slam them down. So we kind of got a position right here. They're not too different from the position we just hit before. But I'm not going to cut for the last one. We're just going to go straight into it. There he is, hitting the last stage of the Tyler Driver 97. Right here. I really like this move actually. I think it's really effective. It looks like it would actually hurt you. But here's the last stage of the Tyler Driver 97. We can do like a thing to adjust it real quick. We could put like the legs over the arms just to make sure he gets that pin cover in, or that pin combo. Let's see here. Oh shit, fell again. But yeah, here you go. You got the pin combination and get some different angles right here. But yeah, I do really like the posing on this Tyler Bate. But my finger's in the camera. But if you do pick this up, I don't think your knee's gonna have a problem. I think that just some of them do. But I do recommend picking this figure up. I really enjoyed posing with it. And then it's a really interesting Tyler Bate, because it's Tyler Bate with the long hair. And I don't have a Tyler Bate, so I figured I'd just pick this one up. Definitely go recommend it. Everything's fine with it. Nothing really wrong. The posing is all slick. Except for that one knee. Gotta keep mentioning it, man. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy. And thumbs up if you want. Maybe give me a follow. But yeah, see you guys next time. Peace out, fools.